This is a monumental situation.
As Sean Barksdale stands shoulder to shoulder with Jerry Butler.
We're just meeting for the first time.
The two stand united on the same issue, but approached from different sides, as Barksdale served time for armed robbery, while Butler was a victim of one, and both support so-called second look legislation.
There's no question in my mind that the second look can make a difference in people's lives.
The bill from Democratic Senator Chap Peterson would allow people serving long sentences to have that sentence reevaluated by a circuit court judge after 15 years.
Rather than looking at all the criteria that happened up until the time of the offense, they're now taking into account how have you behaved, what has your conduct been while you've been an inmate, what were the circumstances of the crime. Was the punishment, frankly, over-criminalized at the time?
Supporters say over 2,500 people currently incarcerated would be eligible this year if approved. They add people could only apply for this twice, and the process would include input from the victims and prosecutors.
What this does is this really brings it into the light. It's a more merit-based program. It's not a decision made by a politician or by somebody that is appointed by a partisan actor, because when you do that, you have partisan outcomes.
For Butler and Barksdale, it's a chance for forgiveness and to incentivize those behind bars.
It gives a deeper incentive to not only yourself, but your comrade. You're going to say, hey, man, you got 30 years. In 15 years, you can do X, Y, and Z. So we're going to be letting young men know that coming through the door.
We think it's very important that there be a finality to the final judgment.
While some Republicans support the bill, it was killed in a House committee under their control last year. Committee Chair Delegate Ron Bell says this bill would remove truth in sentencing.
To go retroactively back and tell the crime victim, hey, yeah, we said 15, but now it might be 10. We said 20, might now be 15, we think is the wrong approach.
And Bell adds truth in sentencing is an important part in Virginia having among the lowest recidivism rates in the country.
But what they mean is fewer people are being victimized by these crimes. Our goal is to have public safety. Our goal is to make sure that these crimes are not being recommitted.
Senator Peterson says he has spoken to Governor Youngkin about this bill, but says he was non-committal. A spokesperson for the governor, meanwhile, says that he will review this bill when it gets to his desk. At the state capitol, Cameron Thompson, CBS 6 News.